The Golden State Warriors were knocked out of the 2025 NBA playoffs in heartbreaking fashion after a devastating hamstring injury sidelined their superstar point guard, Steph Curry. With the Warriors left scrambling to recover from the loss, they now find themselves staring down a crucial offseason full of tough decisions. The future of this team hinges on how they can build around Curry and their new star acquisition, Jimmy Butler. But despite their high-powered duo, it's clear that the Warriors still lack a few key pieces needed to put them over the top and contend for another championship. One of those pieces, as it turns out, may be the 22-year-old forward Jonathan Kuminga. After a breakout performance in the playoffs while Curry was sidelined, Kuminga has dramatically raised his value. This surge in his play has only intensified speculation that Golden State could part ways with the young talent as they look to maximize their championship window before it potentially closes. With Kuminga entering free agency soon, the Warriors are exploring their options, and one intriguing possibility involves a trade with the Chicago Bulls. The trade breakdown: Chicago Bulls. Receive Jonathan Kuminga via sign and trade. Golden State Warriors receive Coby White. This hypothetical trade proposal, put forth by Bleacher Report's Grant Hughes, could set the NBA world on fire and spark new dynamics for both teams. On paper, it might look like a simple swap of young talent, but the implications of this trade would be far-reaching. Jonathan Kuminga. A diamond in the rough. Kuminga's potential has always been tantalizing. Standing at 6'8" with a freakishly athletic build, the former top prospect has been a fixture on Golden State's roster since he was drafted in 2021. However, despite flashes of brilliance, Kuminga has yet to fully realize his potential. With his rare combination of size, speed, and leaping ability, he's a player capable of taking over games, but consistency has been his Achilles heel. That said, Kuminga's performance in the playoffs this season was eye-opening. With Curry out due to injury, the young forward stepped up in a major way, showcasing his explosive scoring ability, defense, and versatility on both ends of the floor. His value surged with every highlight dunk and clutch defensive stop, making it clear that he's ready to take on a more prominent role, somewhere outside of Golden State. For a team like the Bulls, who are still building around their young stars, Kuminga could be the perfect fit to add to their front court. While the Warriors have made it clear they want to maximize their championship contention, while Curry and Butler are in their primes, Kuminga's future in Golden State has always seemed uncertain. Even with flashes of brilliance, the team may decide that trading him now, while his value is at its peak, could bring them a piece that fits better alongside their established stars. The Chicago Bulls' dilemma: parting ways with Coby White. On the flip side, the Chicago Bulls' decision to part with Coby White would be a difficult one. After an up-and-down start to his NBA career, White began to find his rhythm in the second half of the 2025 season. Over an 18-game stretch, he averaged an impressive 28.4 points, 4.4 rebounds, and 4.1 assists, while shooting an eye-popping 51.7% from the field, 40% from three, and 89.3% from the free throw line. This torrid stretch helped lead the Bulls to a strong finish to the season, with White forming a dynamic backcourt alongside Josh Giddey. White's emergence as a scoring machine has made him an integral part of Chicago's future plans. The backcourt duo of White and Giddey was one of the most exciting in the league toward the end of the season, and breaking that pairing up could potentially derail the Bulls' momentum heading into the 2025-26 season. In a perfect world, the Bulls would likely prefer to get Kuminga without having to part with White. After all, Chicago's backcourt has developed into a dangerous scoring threat, and they may want to preserve that chemistry heading into the new season. But the Warriors' desire for a more potent offensive weapon could make White a necessary inclusion in the deal. The Warriors' pursuit of more offensive firepower. For Golden State, the appeal of acquiring Coby White in exchange for Kuminga is obvious. The Warriors have been missing a second true scoring option behind Curry and Butler, especially during the 2025 playoffs when they were eliminated prematurely. Adding White's scoring and playmaking ability to their backcourt would give them an offensive dynamo who can attack the basket, create shots, and space the floor with his shooting. A backcourt featuring Steph Curry and Coby White would be a nightmare for opposing defenses, with both players capable of scoring in bunches and stretching the floor from deep. But the trade-off would be significant for Golden State. Kuminga's defensive potency